Hello, hello. Konnichiwa. Genki desu ka? How is everyone doing? This is Found in Japan. My name is William, and right now I am here in Osaka City on a nice rainy day, looking to go check out the plum blossoms. So, if you didn't know, the very first video I ever did was In Search of Plum, or ume, as they're called in Japan, where we went to Osaka Castle and went and looked for the blossoms. And the end of February, beginning of March is when they're supposed to be blooming. Unfortunately, when I was gonna go last week, it rained. So we did a live stream driving around in Kishiwada. And today is the last chance that I have to do this. So hopefully there will be some blossoms. They won't be too closed up and we can enjoy. So I'm gonna switch you around however I can do this. Hold the umbrella. You didn't know, gimbals do not like rain. So we just came from Tanimachi 4丁目, the subway line on the Tanimachi stand, and we are coming up between the NHK, or the Public Broadcasting Building, and the Municipal Police Department. In this area there are lots of famous places, schools. Otemai Gakuen is right here. The Red Cross is here. Ario! Hello, hello. So this is the government building. But yeah, like I said, this is NHK. This is the Japanese Broadcasting Nihon Haitatsu Kaisha. I don't remember the K, but pretty much this is the free channel that everybody gets, but you have to pay for. So, yeah. There we go. So we're gonna have a nice, lovely walk around the park, look for some flowers, and we're gonna end up today at Morinomiya Eki on the south side of the park. Currently, we are on the western side. If you didn't know, right next to the NHK building is this building, and this is the Osaka City Museum of History and Natural Science, I believe. I went there one time working for the Osaka City Board of Education as a evaluator with some co-workers to check the English and how the exhibits were presented for foreigners. It was a really fun change to the workday. Ario-san, how are you doing today? The recent videos of the strawberry shortcake flavored yakisoba and the drive around Kishiwada have done really good. So thank you very much to everybody who's taken a look. We'll check out the map right here. So Expo 2025 next month. Osaka Museum of History, Osaka Castle. So we are currently right here along the west side. So north is that way. So the Plum Garden is right up next to the actual castle grounds. And it's one of my favorite places. If you ever see this building in a TV drama, you can know that it's the big police officer, prefectural. So this is Osaka Fu, Osaka Prefecture, Keisatsu Honbu. So the home office. I do have a drink today. I have a chai. An herbal tea made from afternoon tea. Audio. Oh, flooding season down here. Oh no, please stay safe. But yeah, today we have a chai tea. I've not been to the castle in some time. I used to come train here Back in the clay. Hello, hello. Hot. Yes, that's. I'm keeping it in my pocket. Orange lid means hot. Hotoyo. I'm gonna do my best to not have the gimbal get wet, because when the gimbal gets wet, it starts to freak out. I probably should have left my bag in a locker. Hotomoto. Actually, if I get to a place I can turn around, I might do my backpack on my chest so that it won't get as wet. It'll look a little more dasai, but that's okay. So my battery says I'm at 55%, which I didn't think I used it that much. So is this Apple's way of telling me I need to upgrade my phone? Or I just need to get a battery replacement? Nightbot is liking to remind everybody that you're enjoying the stream or you're watching the video and you may not be subbed yet. Click that subscribe button and help the channel grow. We're almost to 1,040 subscribers, and every bit of watch time helps. So I'm gonna have soaked, smelly feet by the time I get home. Oh, there's a bus stop and it costs 300 yen. All right. Actually gonna step in here and flip my bag. We'll let you guys enjoy the building. If AppleCare under 80% capacity, repair is covered, but I have never paid for AppleCare. Let's walk over here and check out the lower moat. All these what look to be barren trees are actually sakura or cherry blossoms, and will actually be blooming in about 2 to 3 weeks. Ooh, great. I just walked through a thing of insects. Hey, Frank. Good to have you. I honestly didn't know if this would be a good time to stream. I usually don't stream so early in the day Japan time. But howdy. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Can you guys hear me okay? My bag is actually kind of covering the mic, I think. But in search of blossoms. All right, let's get walking. This is a much better setup. My bag is I don't know if you can see it, completely soaked. Audio video, yoi, yokata. We got a group of local students from Otemai Gakuen, a local school, out for a jog. Beautiful rainy day. Rain keeps the tourists away. Perhaps, Frank, perhaps. All right, we're gonna do a swap. Yeah. But yeah, recently the watch hours and everything have been going up, so it's really great. I really want to say thank you, arigato, to everybody. If you didn't know, this whole section at winter time is actually filled with illuminations, and I've wanted to come, but I never get a chance because I'm never in the city at nighttime, really. Just as a point of reference, no drones are allowed to be flown here. Actually, Osaka City is a general no-fly zone, but particularly around the castle. There's also no smoking allowed anymore. The gnats are crazy. Snowkyo happened. Has there ever a snow Osaka? I don't think so. I usually don't come up this way, so this is pretty nice. We're gonna throw on the good old radio voice. The current weather in Osaka City, conditions are rainy with a temperature of 51 degrees Fahrenheit or 11 degrees Celsius. The wind is blowing from the northwest at 5 miles per hour or 8 kilometers per hour, and the current humidity is 89%. So no unleashed dogs past this point. So this is kind of cool. They got the giant stones on this side, much like the other side. These are gigantic, like house-sized stones. The huge stones of Oteguchi Masugata. I mean, that's a house size. Nice weather voice, dude. Yeah. I wish I could get into voice work to help fund, because funds are needed. There's some crows chilling up in the roof over there. I mentioned in previous videos and lives that the school year here in Japan is about to come to a close, and my schedule will open up a bit more, and in order to try to get closer to those monetization goals. I'm probably gonna try to put up more videos and live stream, so make sure to hit that notification bell to stay informed of when Found in Japan goes live. Yeah, I also heard that Lido got a voice gig. Aka-san said he knows some people, so I may have to see. Man, it would be awesome to get into like Capcom or something, because they're here. We got our first ume plum blossoms. So we're gonna go up this way. Many people I've met here, actually, when I used to manage a lot of people, didn't realize that I'm from North Carolina, because I don't give off that normal hick southern hillbilly voice that they were thinking I should have. So they was expecting me to talk a little more like this, but that's a little too Texas. If I was to talk to my granddad or my mama, they talk like this, like really high and light. But it ain't me. That's not how I talk. I spent too much time with people from the UK and like curse words and all right, so the upper moat seems to be dry. You know, it'd be really funny if they put like a nice set of stairs down there, and then you could have like a barbecue, or like they had a soccer game or something. Would truly lose the aesthetics, but alright, so this is the Shudokan. And the Shudokan is a Budo training facility here in Osaka City. Much like a really famous one. They have kendo, judo, sometimes other stuff. But naginata. Usually they do not allow videotaping inside, and I have come here to practice kendo a couple of times. I know a lot of Southerners who don't speak with a thick accent at all. Seems to be somewhat common now. Yeah, I think it's really dying out. My one grandfather who always told me, like, don't try to sound like you're from anywhere. But there's a really famous YouTuber, Instagrammer, lawyer right now that's from North Georgia, which is really close to where I live, and he sounds just like me. So it looks like they're doing exterior renovations only, but if you did come, Shudokan Hall was opened in January 1963 as a martial arts training center. The name Shudokan represents our desire that young people learn the right path in life by training their body and their mind. So judo, kendo, and naginata, Monday through Friday from 5 until 7. So it's like a nighttime thing. Yeah, North Carolina and South Carolina are often just the Carolinas. I think they're pretty different, partly because North Carolina has mountains. The entire state of South Carolina is Piedmont, like just flat, and then ocean. There are people in the western part of North Carolina that have never seen the ocean because it's just too far. We have the shrine here, which we will not be visiting today. I wish I'd brought my goshi. It would have been a great opportunity to get it signed. We're gonna go up and see the castle and then look down to see if the plums are blossoming, and if they are, if they aren't, doesn't matter, we're still gonna go. John Paul. Hello, hello. Good to have you here. Chat person. It's really funny to read the emo. Like, look how at their size. That is just insane. Maybe I'll have to get together with Lido or somebody else to come back there in the cherry blossoms. If it does start to get choppy up here, I'm sorry. For some reason, the upper section of the castle grounds has a really bad connectivity. I may need to make that the thumbnail. Definitely worth visiting. I know some people are like, oh, Osaka. It is one of the prettiest looking, but it has been rebuilt and redone several times. There's elevator services to get inside now. Used to be only stairs. A little choppy, but mostly okay. Okay, good, good. This used to be like a government building, and now it's like a long time ago. Now it's a restaurant and gift shop. So when the last time I looked at it, it's fairly expensive, like 3,000 yen for a meal. Let's get over here and we're gonna see if there are any plum blossoms. I saw that at Christmas time they actually had put illuminations up on the castle. So, oh wow, whole new structure. This is the Osaka Castle Toyotomi Stone Wall Museum. So dedicated to the construction of the walls. So Toyotomi is the creator of Osaka Castle. He built it under Oda Nobunaga's direction. Huh. So maybe some relics of the tools and how the stones were cut and moved. All right, do I break my leg getting up there? Oh! It is not sunny, but this whole area starting down here and going across up to here are plum blossoms, and they are blossoming. So fantastic. We will get down there shortly. Oh, somebody's doing the boat cruise. Let's see if my bag can hold my umbrella. Dude. Sorry about that. So yeah, little boat cruise around the outer moat. And all this down here is blossoms. So we'll put this on the 1X and make our way down there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk over here and put you guys on a ledge. Tokyo Drew's favorite ledge. While I have a sip of tea. All right, let's see if I don't care if I get wet. I don't want to get wet is the gimbal. Oh, maybe there's the thumbnail. So yeah, we have some hot chai tea. Hi guys, how are y'all doing today? I just came back from Japan and now I want to go back. You got to be careful. You will turn into Nathan from Happy Gaijin and Ninja Monkey. That man is here a lot, but he loves it. So I hope you can come back. So we have some chai from Gogo no Kocha, afternoon tea. Nice and warm, has a nice spice. You don't find a lot of chai in Japan, mainly because Japanese people don't tend to like spice very much. I am revitalized. Ugh. There we go. Let's get you guys back on the rear. And let's make our way down to the plum blossoms. Why we came. From now, I'm gonna run the 1.0 instead of the 0.5 because 0.5 gives us a lot more, but the colors are not near as good. So, oh, sorry. That round building is Osaka Joe Hall, and that's where they have big concerts, and there's a ground over there. Actually, this is where my wife came to see BTS when they came to Japan. I was lucky, it was sunny with just only some clouds while I was on my trip. That's super nice. From now, we're gonna be in and out of rain for a little while. And then from May, it'll be rain a lot. So let's go say goodbye to the castle one more time. Make our way down to the plums. I'm actually gonna stop for one more second and turn the brightness down on my screen. K-pop family. Yes. My wife and my daughters love K-pop. My wife actually learned Korean, has been to Korea a couple times. Funny enough, when we lived in the United States, there's a huge group of Japanese people. My university has a deal with several Japanese sister schools, and we would go out to dinner, and it would be like 25 Japanese people and me and another white guy. And we went to this Korean restaurant, not barbecue, but like a proper sit-down Korean hot pot restaurant. And they'd walk in and they'd say like, hello, hello, konbanwa, hello, hello, because they knew they were Japanese. And they'd get to my wife and they'd go, annyeonghaseyo. And she's like, no, 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 Japanese, Japanese. And they're like, huh? Nonjo? Like, Jano? And they thought she was Korean, so it's really funny. But she loves Korea. She loves Korean. Osaka Joe. That is actually just a skosh. That was a little too dark. I couldn't see the chat. But let's get down there to the Plums. This is a lot of beauty. One of the things I love about living here is just hearing so many different languages. It's weird when you go someplace though and you don't hear Japanese anymore. It used to be like in K-Town, the Korean area, or in the Chinese, like more heavily places, you'd hear a lot of Chinese. Sometimes now you go places and you hear only Chinese. I'm really curious what they're doing to the Shidokan. The battery is dying quick. Over there, this round building is where we started our walk. The NHK building and the Osaka Museum. All right, we're changing arms. I actually have a battery pack with me, but I can't use my mic and charge the battery at the same time. So there's the random Are we back? I saw that we dropped down to 100 kilobits there. It's a random section of just no service. Sorry about that, everybody. Again, all of these trees right here are, this is the sakura. So if we look, you can actually see the sakura blossoms are preparing. We back. Fantastic. %. Ooh my. We may have to do a hot swap, remove the gimbal, put it on a tripod, and then connect the battery. We have the castle. Well, apparently the signal got so weak that Twitch disconnected me, and I am reconnected now. You just want to walk by the castle here. We can just stop for a second and have a look right above the plum blossoms. If anybody is watching this on the replay and hasn't watched it, 2 years ago or so, Lido and I from a little bit of Japan went to Domyoji Kenbangu here in Osaka, and they have over 1,000 plum blossom trees like in a little garden behind a temple. And then after that, I made a video, he did a live stream. We actually went to the riverside and had like a little riverside live chat. It was a lot of fun. So, I'm happy they are blooming. I'm glad I did not come the other day because they would have all been still yet to bloom, I believe. You can't really see it, but it actually says right here, this is Osaka Castle Plum Forest. Should I go to 0.5 so we can get closer? Let me know, guys, which is better. The 0.5 right here so we can get up, or the 1.0. So plums in Japanese are ume, where umeshu and umeboshi come from. This is the overall grounds map with the different quadrants. And then this is the list of all of the trees, their QR code where you can find them and in what section. So this white one right here, the Shirakaga, there's 182 of this tree, and it blooms toward the end of February. So that's cool that you can actually check out specifically when each one's supposed to bloom. So we're gonna go to the right. So this says dogs and cats, to throw them away is illegal. So I can't see, but leave it zoomed out generally and then zoom in for some close-ups if you spot anything good. All right, like we got some yellow, and these are technically white. I guess you guys also get a nice little white noise of the rain. This super pink one. It's so interesting. I mean, like people, I guess, you know, the trees have their own shapes and colors and bark, and like this is a yellow something. It doesn't look like a plum, but maybe it is. So if you didn't know, plums were the original hanami. Not sakura. And it wasn't until later, like in Edo period, that it became sakura. So one of the ways that you can tell a plum blossom is that they generally don't have a long stem and their flower petals are round at the end. So if we look, all of their blooms come directly off of the stalk. Sakura have a cut in the end of the petal, and sakura also have, or cherry blossoms have, long green stems. Ooh, this is a nice white one. So peach, which is momo, they're a very triangular leaf and their stem is short on the flower. So they may look similar and their colors may be similar, but they also bloom much later, like May. If you actually look at a lot of old Japanese stuff, like even Hanafuda, the Japanese card game, there is no sakura. There's only ume, plums. Here's a slightly pink one. And this one's about to explode with pink and white. If you did not know, cellular service tends not to like lots of flower petals. So if we cut out, I'm really sorry. Of photographers. It is very lovely. Again, I think we're hitting some spots where the signal just doesn't like how many blooms there are. I like you, you like me, you like what that you are seeing. Oh, Osaka Castle through the blossoms. To be honest, when I came to Japan, I cared nothing about hanami. And for the first several years, I didn't care at all. But now, of course, as I'm getting older and you realize you don't have that much time to enjoy the cherry blossoms or the plum blossoms or the peach blossoms, you realize why it was so important to people before. You know, just a fragile little thing that doesn't last, but serves a purpose, right? So we're gonna try and walk through the center here. Some of these look like popcorn, just ready to explode. Tomorrow they'll be open for someone else to enjoy. Some crows going crazy. I enjoy stuff like hanami myself. Dad watched a lot of David Attenborough videos when I was a kid. Yeah. There's gonna be a hole in the universe when that man can't be the voice of nature anymore. Today, I can't even do it. Can't even do it. Just such a legend. My dad likes nature stuff, but he's more of like an aviation, machine, and war guy. So, growing up, we watched a lot of History Channel and movies about that kind of stuff, more so than nature documentaries. Here we have some weeping cherries. Still not weeping plums. Yeah, he is the best and is a beast. So I think in last year's video we started down this way where there's a gate. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk up. Oh, it's right here. This is that gate. I think it's interesting, like you see these bright red ones, And earlier they had green stems, but these are bright red with like a more green brown stem. And then 2 feet away, like look how full that blossom is. Yeah, I got you. Wow. And NASCAR and football. NASCAR is good too. So someone has come through and pruned these so that they won't overbloom. But yeah. I was not a huge NASCAR fan until I got into college when my roommate drove for the Richard Petty Experience, and then we ended up watching every NASCAR race, and he had a full-size simulator in his room, and this was back in the day when nobody had simulators.
No, I'm gonna punch you. That's not fair.
Never been too big into American football, despite the fact I'm from the South, and I've gone to lots and lots and lots of Panthers games and Falcons games. Just not my sport. I'm a fan of football. I actually have a buddy that's the decal and paint decorator for the M&M car. I forgot. My university has motorsports engineering, and their building was right next to the computer engineering building. And one of the guys that I was friends with was dual major architecture and engineering. He dropped the engineering. And I used to go hang out with him in the architecture building, and then became friends with the guy, and then he got out and he started designing NASCAR design layouts. I don't follow any sport really. Oh, really? So it looks like the Lawson's is open. Get you guys a all right, well, that's the plum blossoms. We only have 15% battery left, so let's make our way down to Morinomiya Station to see if there are any more plums in the lower section. If you were looking to come to see the ume, you definitely need to make sure you come at the end of February, beginning of March, because in a week and a half, 2 weeks, all of these will be gone. Goodbye. Plum Garden, you were as beautiful as always. Hope to see you next year. Is this surrounding Osaka Castle? Yes. We are currently outside the castle moat. When we get up here to the top of the hill, you can actually see the castle. So I don't know if it's visible or not, but there's the castle. So if you're up there in the observation deck and look east, it will look down on this amazing plum blossom. All right. Oh yeah. Pilot, hello, hello. Thank you for commenting on all the recent videos. I'm sure you guys know, the more people comment, even just a simple I liked it or this was cool, really helps out. And Pilot's been, I think you're my #1 contributor and commenter, to be honest. Of course, Frank also leaving comments and talking about stuff. So I really need to get some longer content out and be more, I don't know, maybe provocative. I've been editing a video for almost a year now where I react to PewDiePie's is YouTubing killing Japan, and I just haven't finished editing it yet. And I think I have about 5 minutes left of the edit, but since that video came out and I did the reaction, several other crazy things have happened with tourists and whatnot. So all right, per Frank's suggestion, yes, like the nuisance streamers, there have been other content creators that have done stuff like the young lady who used Torrigate as a pull-up bar. There's been several cases of people like dancing in what's it called, like in the street and on the train. Is there a concert going on? That's what it sounds like. This is the main entranceway to the station from Morinomiya Eki. It's so weird how there are just some dead spots. Check out Legal Mindset for also check out, yeah, I've seen Legal Mindset. He does some cool stuff. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of think those people don't realize how much they're ruining it for other people, especially people that live here full time. Like, I would like this to be, I don't want to say a career change for me, but I would like content creation to be able to pay for itself. So, for instance, we didn't go into Osaka Castle today. We just went up there, but it cost me about 800 yen to get here and to go home outside of my normal travel, which is not a lot, and I'm doing this for fun and exercise, so it's not bad. But when you add in that I bought a drink and an onigiri, it's like 1000 yen. So if every video could make 1000 yen, I'm actually coming out positive. The strawberry shortcake that I bought, it was like 170 yen, so I'd like that to make its money back. But with people being nuance streamers and nuisance streamers, it can be quite the problem. I wonder if this is a college concert going on or if it is a high school collaboration. Oh man, I didn't hear about the initials in the Torii. Yeah. Right now where we're coming up to is one of the most beautiful places in the park, in my opinion. It's actually sakura on both sides of the road, and they go down this huge flight of stairs. So you actually see a lot of people come here and take pictures with the sakura coming up and down the steps. $60-something American, tired of jerks giving up. Yeah, that actually had to be something I had to impart on the people that I worked with, that you know, when you go to school or you go around the city in any official capacity, you're a representative of every foreign worker. And when you disparage somebody, you're rude, you're smoking in public, it's really bad. And then if you're going into a school and you're dressed in shorts and t-shirts and sandals or thongs, flip-flops, it's really bad, because to the people who see you, they think, oh, these people don't care about our children or our schools, but actually you're paid by the tax money of the city. So maintaining a very professional look is really important. Yeah, looks like We Are Live project, maybe college groups and band. Entrance fee is free. Well, it looks like the fountain. Tons of stuff is going to have to get reworked because in a month we have the expo. Traveling for life. Hello, hello. Welcome to today's live stream here at Osaka Koen. We just finished up the Plum Garden located above the main moat, between the moat and the castle. During Hanami season, this whole area is really cool because they built this roundabout, but there's no through traffic, and all of these trees are sakura. Just taking a break from work. Well, awesome, thanks for stopping by. But there's a bakery over here, a bakery restaurant, a really oshare Starbucks, and Lawson's. Personally, I've seen tons of cool stuff. Skateboarding used to go on here. To kind of kick that out, there was like a 1950s swing dance thing here one Sunday that I saw. We have information, coin locker, and this is where you would get on the bus if you needed to take it up to the top. If we were to continue around this loop and we go that way, it will take us to where the Osaka Marathon concludes outside of the Osaka Dome. Osaka Castle Dome. Castle thing. But there's also an outdoor amusement park right here, which I guess is good for people who want their kids to be able to run around maybe a little bit. You can grab a coffee and sit down. But from here in a minute we should be able to see the castle, which is great because I need to put this phone down so that I can enjoy some more chai. Oh, we have a cafe truck. Let's go see what they have. Oh, if Daniel from Daniel and Yuko's here, there's two great slides. That man loves a slide. Oh, it's hot dogs. Let's see what their hot dog price is. Japan doesn't do hot dogs much, so one hot dog is 800 yen. Plain hot dog, 600 yen. Wow. That's a little expensive for my taste, considering I pay $1.50 for a hot dog at Costco. Directly in front of us is Morinomiya Station. Underneath there is a subway on the Chuo line, which we could go down right here. Above is the JR Loop line, which is what I'll be taking to Sakura no Miya, or to, oh my goodness, I'm getting tired. Which is what I will take to get to where I'm going. I'll get you guys zoomed in here so you can see. There is the castle. And I'm gonna have another quick sip of my tea. Afternoon chai. Ah, fantastic. But yeah, my very first video started right here as I came up the stairs out of the subway, which is where I'm going to be going down right now. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, we've got up to 1,040 subscribers, I think, and we've had a lot of growth in watch hours and watch time. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more content like this, I've actually done this video like 3 times every year. I try to come here and check out the plum blossoms, and I hope that you can check those out and have a beautiful day like we've enjoyed the rain and the blossoms. If you want to check out more videos, I'll put up one here at the end when I get home, and I can do that. And I hope you will join me for another video for things done in Japan. Mata ne! Oh, can't reach.